All right, this is Wholesome Podcast. Wholesome B, Mitch, Tricky Trey.
Yeah. He ain't gonna stop trying.
Right.
No, you gonna stop trying.
I like it.
Trey in the
No, he
building.
talking cash shit right now. No, he talking cash shit right now. No, he talking cash shit.
Realtor in the building as well.
Before we start, try my life. Check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, you feel me, IG. Like, comment, share. Let us know what's up.
Yes, please. So today what I want to know is, so you're basically an entrepreneur, right?
Yes.
That's what a realtor is, they're an entrepreneur. How does being a woman entrepreneur, how does that affect your relationship? Because I know a lot of guys, sometimes they want a woman that's like very domestic. So how does being an entrepreneur affect that?
It actually doesn't. The dynamic of my relationship is a little bit different. My husband actually encouraged entrepreneurship, because I was started as a singer when he met me, and then I was also working at a bank, and I was working at Starbucks, and I just had a lot going on. And then he just he encourages me to be independent because he doesn't want me to lean on him for certain things. So when I was so dependent on my jobs as far as certain things, and like the pandemic happened, and it was just a lot kind of going into it that was affecting the job and me getting my money and stuff, as far as like me not getting my hours and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, yeah, he just kind of encouraged me to get my own thing so I can make my own hours and set my own money goals and stuff like that. Yeah.
You feel like being a realtor weight off your shoulders, like depending on these jobs, or?
Yes, definitely, because being a realtor is like what you make it. I mean, you get out of it what you put into it. And it's like, again, as far as like having a job, you kind of have a cap on how much you can make. As far as being a realtor, you can make as much money as you want. You can make as less money as you want. I can sell as many houses as I want in 6 months and then take the rest of the year off and still make more than what I would have made at my job. So that's pretty much that. And my husband, he's also an entrepreneur as well. So yeah, so he just kind of encourages both of us to have our own like money. But my money is my money. Yeah. And it's cool.
So Trey, what about you? Would you what would you prefer? Because I mean, you always say how you want somebody that's domesticated. What would you prefer? Somebody that can go out and do that? Because I mean, that's income for everybody.
No. Being domesticated don't mean you don't have to be an entrepreneur. Being domesticated is just, yes, we're gonna do this on 50-50 shit, whatever. But like, I would like for someone to just be like, be here, okay, shit, she cleaning and shit, like thing like that. If I have seen it before, because a lot of women aren't domesticated, so that ain't got shit to do with like the entrepreneur side of things.
Well,
I can see that too, because like I do all of it though. Like I cook, I clean, I still do my real estate things, I still take care of our child, I still have my own life, I still work out, I still can do everything, and it helps that I don't have that 9 to 5, because if I had the 9 to 5, then I would be away from my family and couldn't do all that stuff.
It'd be harder because when you really doing a regular 9 to 5. I understand, because you're more tired. Like I work from home or whatever, and like this idea, like I'm not as tired as I used to be when I had to go in to actually go to work type thing. So like, because
you're not dealing like with people like you working with, you already mentally exhausted.
Exactly. So I would prefer that, and like what she doing, says she still cook, she still clean, she still work out and shit. That's what I would want a woman to do, feel me, who is quote unquote domesticated type shit.
Yeah. And also, even like if I didn't want to do that, and like I said, my money is my money, I can still hire a cook, I can still hire someone to clean my house if I just didn't feel like doing that stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
But you hiring it would mean not domesticated though. Both ways is
but if I
fine.
can do both, it's like you just have options.
Yeah. If we got the money that option, then that's cool. Like I'm not against those type of options or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean, it's something about I'm not okay with the maid part. Half okay with it. Let me clarify. It's something about like a home cooked meal though. When you come home, like you just get home from wherever you're doing, like it's just something it's a warm feeling to give you. Like,
Yeah.
It's just a loving feeling.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't need a in-house chef because really I cook anyways. She need to know how to cook. It's not like she got to cook all the time because I do like cooking or whatever. But the cleaning part, whoever.
Yeah.
But yeah, cooking, yeah. You should cook because I'm gonna cook probably most of the time anyways or whatever. But you need to know how to cook because sometimes niggas want to come home to that home cooked meal.
Yeah, and I mean, I think the tough part about being an entrepreneur though is there's times where it can get really busy, and it's like, how do you balance your time for your husband along with that? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like we do pretty good at that.
Yeah.
It's just prioritize your time and prioritizing your spouse. And I know, like, a lot of times with the real estate, it can get kind of hectic. But you also got to know that the people that you're working with as a realtor also are doing 9-to-5 jobs. So it's like when they're off the clock, you're kind of off the clock as far as, like, dealing with all the paperwork and stuff. But when you're dealing with your clients, they call you any time of the day. But it's like, what's a 30-minute phone call out of the day after everything's kind of, settled down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it's like my husband and I, we pretty much spend like all our nights together. Like, I still, like I said, I cook, and then when I cook, we watch like Game of Thrones because I'm on that now. I'm pretty late, sorry guys.
I still ain't watch that shit.
Really?
I tried.
I couldn't
tried.
get into it either.
I tried to watch 4 episodes. I couldn't do it.
It took me
not
like
it.
5 times. Like, I literally had to watch the first season. Like, I had to get 6 episodes in for me to actually watch it.
Yeah.
So it gets good.
That's what everybody said.
Yeah, you have
but
to.
why do I gotta watch something to push through it when I could watch some other shit I like first quarter?
Right away.
Yeah, but yeah, we're doing that now because he's watched it already.
Yeah.
But it's some things that again we kind of bond over that as well because he's seen it and like anything that I'm kind of confused on, he can kind of explain it to me. Yeah. But it's like after I want to say about 8:30. Until it's time to go to bed. That's me and my husband's time, because that's when like I done put Amaya to bed, our daughter. I put Amaya to bed, and it's just like she's pretty independent too. Like she just be in her room, and then she falls asleep, and then we just So it's like, but you have to have certain times for your spouse.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not like just be a super strict dude like. If something besides being a realtor, she really an entrepreneur and like just busy. Her shit just scheduled. Like it's busy season, grind season. I'm not tripping on that. Like, feel me? We getting it bad. Like, so I could go through stints of like it ain't that, but because I know when it's time you gonna do that. But right now we get into this money, so I'm not tripping. Like, it's better. I like seeing that shit. More like you working hard and shit. We busy, you tired. That's cool. Feel me? I got it.
So y'all are saying like just the woman cleaning though. Like, are the men cleaning as well?
I prefer her to clean. That's just me personally. I prefer her. That's just me. That's my preference. There's nobody preference but mine.
All right.
I don't mind both people cleaning, but however, I like a woman that is this is open to doing things like that. Like
that's her norm.
Like she just might go tidy up just because. She feel like it's time to tidy up.
Yeah. That's
I think it kind of. Again, I can only speak for my relationship. It goes both ways. Like if he sees that the house is getting crazy and he sees because I've been taking care of Amaya and I've been working a lot, then he'll start cleaning up or he'll do something. He kind of steps in. Yeah. Or even if I see that he hasn't, I just like, hey babe, can you clean the kitchen real quick? Or can you wash or do this load that I was started earlier? I have to run and do a showing or something like that. So I think like it's all a partnership.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So
I would agree with that.
Yeah. That's
and that's the correct way to do it.
Yeah, but to double it back to the time part. So like you saying like you'd be okay if she busy, whatever.
Yeah. Then like she busy, like we a partnership. I'm stepping up and feel me knocking shit out. If I'm not that busy at this moment. Feel me? Like I'm okay.
What if you are that busy? What if everybody's busy?
It'll be figured out. That's what the team is. Feel me? Figure shit out.
For me, that's the difficult part. Where it's like I like to have that quality time. At some point, like it don't matter how much it is. It's like. Yes, understanding busy, but we got to figure out some type of time for us. I mean, as y'all do, just we got to figure out some time for us still, because otherwise, I mean, You still gotta prioritize what's most important.
No, understandable. Like, it's 24 hours in a day. Like, late night, like, you ain't, feel me, you ain't busy that whole entire time, but feel me, it's wind down, like, you tired, so we spending that chill wind down time together more than anything type shit.
Yeah, but so then with that, cause I mean, what you believe in poly, I believe in poly. I don't know how you feel about it. People get that open time sometimes, they get to wandering though.
Yeah, shit, feel me?
That happens.
If she's busy and too tired, if I happen to be in a poly relationship, go to the other one who might not be as busy.
So let's say you're not in a poly relationship. What would you do during that idle time?
We'll probably have an understanding that I like other women.
You probably have an understanding that you like other women.
Yeah, so I mean,
okay,
yeah.
Being in that relationship. I mean, if it's talked about,
yeah. So maybe it should be okay. And I'm still give her all the time she need. We still gonna converse all the time. We still gonna wind down. But the time she busy and I want to do some shit, hey, go to bed. I'll see you later.
That's it.
Interesting.
Very
Oh, she tired. Go take a nap.
I don't know.
So
I don't get tired.
Okay, that's
fair. That's fair. Yeah.
I mean, because you got to spend that time. You can't be just tired. I mean,
it's like, but again, like, I feel like me being his wife, like, you know, he chose me. So it's like, you know, if I'm tired, then it's like, we'll do it. But I mean,
so as a wife,
I'll
like,
go to sleep after, take a nap after.
Yeah.
Shit.
So, cause this is like a two-parted thing. So, do you believe in like women could like have sex who they want or whatever, but like it's rare like you like get chosen like by the person you want? Like, I know you did and shit, but going back to you're a singer, right? Mm-hmm. When you was in that industry, you see women doing wild shit to get a beat, just anything like that. Like, you think those women are less likely to get married?
No, I feel as if they will get married or can get married. They probably just won't be in the ideal situation they want to be in.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, but cause you got married by the dude you wanted to get married by, but like they will pretty much, even if you got a bad, they settling for the nigga they really don't want for real. That's what you feel like?
Yeah, it depends on, like, every situation's different. So it's like, I feel like some women can do that, and then like they get proposed to, and then they say yes because they just want a ring, and then they're in a terrible situation. The guy could be abusive, he could just be the dog, you know, type shit. But like some women, they luck up and find an actual good guy that actually kind of wanted to save her, type shit. And it's like you end up like getting with a person that you may not love, but you eventually fall in love because of the way that person loves you. That makes sense?
It do. If I marry you, better love me already. But
no, I mean, because I know, like, just for example, a lot of women, like, back in the day, like, older women, they married more so for
security.
Security for the people providing and all that stuff. Like, it's a lot of races that don't love that. So it's like, I mean, like, again, everything's different. There's no guidebook to it. You know, it's no guide to life. So it's like people do what they want. Eventually, again, you may fall in love with somebody by the way that they love you, or show, because you've never been showed certain types of love. And I feel like that's why they're in those situations.
Yeah, that's real.
You know?
Facts.
That's definitely real. I think you're kind of spot on with that, because whenever I go to like weddings and stuff like that, I'm always like, I don't think I could love somebody like that. And it's like when you see, like, you know, the man and like, this man really love this lady, it'll be like, I don't know if I could ever do that. But
it takes a strong person.
It really does. Like really
random now think about, damn, I ain't get invited to the wedding. Fucked up.
Invite still in the mail.
No, listen. So me and my husband, we haven't actually had the wedding. We got married at the courthouse.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just something we wanted. It was during the pandemic and all that. Like, the whole thing. I'll tell you the story later.
Okay, well, then never mind. Okay, cool.
But yeah,
never mind.
yeah, it's coming. We're gonna have it in Florida.
Okay.
But yeah, we're on paper. We're married.
Hopefully, I'm invited.
Yeah.
Cool. And it's an old saying that goes like, for women, where it's like, always be with somebody that loves you more.
Yeah, but I know that's the biggest thing, but
that's
nah.
that's a real thing.
Yeah.
I was told that.
Yeah.
But I feel like me and my husband love each other equally. Like, it's nothing I wouldn't do for him. It's nothing he wouldn't do for me. It's like we built that bond too. Like, we were friends for a whole year first before we actually started dating. So like,
you said that like that was a long time.
Well, I mean, a lot of people just jump into relationships and don't become friends. Like,
you funny.
my pastor, he was saying like the cheat code to marriage is friendship. You have to be friends with your person, because it's like in times when y'all are mad at each other or like you just kind of don't like each other. That's where the friendship kind of comes in, where you don't do certain things that will hurt that person because you wouldn't do that to your friend.
Right.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So it's like, you gotta be friends first.
For like at least 5 to 7 years.
5 to 7 years? That's crazy. Like, me and my husband been together collectively.
Yeah, even the friendship part.
4 years.
Okay.
4 years. And it's like, you know. I feel like if
y'all got married after year 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Y'all feel like y'all are still like close friends like that then?
Yeah, definitely.
I think that would be
like, he's my best friend.
Yeah. I think that would be the toughest part, would be like remaining close friends with this person that now you spending a little bit more time with. You might view them a little bit differently now. They might know you a little bit more.
Do you feel like you're able to love someone more than they love you? That's the hard thing for me. Like, can I really love someone? Feel me? I love them more than they love me. I don't know. That's just me.
I definitely can, but that don't mean that I love them enough to marry them.
All right, that makes sense.
I think even that's another step. Like, I can love you more than you love me.
Okay, yeah.
All right, that's
but
fair.
That don't mean I love you enough to marry you.
There's different types of love.
It is different types of love.
If I love you more than you love me, and we rocking like that, I'm not gonna marry you because you don't love me enough. That's just me.
What is enough though? Like, what does that person have to do for you?
I mean, you could. I don't know. Just the love is not equal love. If I don't feel the equal love, just shit, we just rocking out.
But that just means that person don't know your love language. So what is your love language? Like, what to Trey shows you that like somebody really loves you more than you love them? And you have to know what that is. Acts of services and feel me, and also. Shit, if you entertaining other niggas, which I have no issues with, but you really trying to rock out with me and shit, you would cut that off without me saying that. I shouldn't have to.
You can't say you don't have an issue with it, then say they got to cut it off.
No, I mean, I'm still. No, yes, I can. I'm going to still fuck with you.
But you have an issue with it.
You're not going to get wiped by me.
That means you have an issue.
No, it just means, like, you're a cool person. Oh,
that literally means you have an issue.
No, everybody got their own interpretation of it. But no, like, it's not an issue, but it's just like, as a woman, I feel like if you really trying to rock with a person, shit like that, you would do it naturally. I'm not gonna tell you and shit, even if I feel me like you a lot. Be like, shit, it is you. I don't like be the controlling that nigga to dictate shit. Be like, shit, either you rock or you not. Feel me? I'ma fuck with you regardless. I might not wife you, but I'ma fuck with you regardless. That's just me.
Yeah, I don't know. I think like there's different types of love, and to get to the point of wanting to marry somebody, it's really your own internal journey, because you already love this person. It's when you're going to get to that point within yourself to be like, I'm ready to take that step with this person. Like, it really, I mean, once you love them, it don't got much to do with them at that point.
Yeah, I feel like, honestly, for guys, y'all don't even know what that thing is to make you be like, I want to marry her. Like, it has to happen.
Yeah. I think it just gotta hit you like, damn, she the one.
Right,
yeah, I never had that feeling yet. But like a lot of people but a lot of people who like dealt with that like really said like that's what it is. Like, I just knew she was the one. I felt it. Like,
it is a feeling.
Yeah,
it definitely is a feeling. Because I've thought I've been in love before, but not like this.
Yeah,
it's like it's something totally different.
Sometimes come to Atlanta, you go to the strip club, I might feel the same thing. I'm just playing. But
you might though. That's not, but because you don't know what the real one feel like. So
Yeah.
you feel like, you know, well, shit.
Yeah.
But nah.
This is love.
Yeah, but otherwise, like, yeah, I've never really been in love for real. Like, I don't think I've really been through that stage, like, ever. That's just me personally.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be like that.
Yeah, no, I'm cool with it.
So, I mean, throughout, like, you know, entrepreneurship and your dating, who do you turn to for, like, advice then?
My husband.
But he biased.
My husband is not, actually. He tell me, like, sometimes I have to stop talking to him because he's so blunt. And he's so, like, and that's what I think that's important as well. Like, your partner can't be biased towards that because you won't grow. If somebody's always telling you, you're doing good and da-da-da-da. Like, for him, I'll be complaining about something. He'll be like, so what you complaining for? You ain't did shit. And I'm just like, I did a lot. Like, what are you talking about? And he's just like, no, like, you could have did this, you could have did that, da-da-da. And, like, I have to, like, I'll cry about it, but then I'll come back and, like, you know, thank him because it kind of resets my mind and lets me know, like, I could have did more. And it's like, I was being a little bitch, you know? Like, you know?
Yeah, and I feel like that's what marriages should be all about, like, or any partnership. Like, you talk to a woman, like, should be able to take constructive criticism because a lot of women can't, like.
Yeah.
A lot of people can.
People, yeah, my bad. I didn't mean generalize women.
I mean, yeah. Like,
no, I feel it.
I feel like because women think they're always right.
Yeah.
And it's like,
which is crazy.
I mean, some men do think they're always right too, but it's like, I feel like women, we think we know more. And a lot of times we get into situations and realize we don't.
Yeah.
You know?
And still, some be in that situation and still don't want, like, get the critique they need and shit.
Yeah. Constructive criticism.
Yeah.
And I think I learned how to, well, like I said, my husband's military. I told you he's in the Navy. So he's like very, very blunt. He's like, he's very high rank. He's over people. So like sometimes he talks to me like I'm one of his people. And I'm just like, I'm your wife, you know, chill out. But yeah, I think it's very important to have that person in your life because again, like I said, friendship, you wouldn't lie to your friend.
Right.
Yeah,
you know?
facts.
And it's like you want your friend to do good and you want to call them out on their shit.
So you able to call him out as well?
Yeah, hell yeah. All the time. All the time.
Yeah, like I said, that's exactly how I'm supposed to be. Because I be having friends who I'm cool with women-wise and because I'm a blunt person and I think my delivery is horrible.
It's terrible, Jay.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah.
And you've heard that multiple times. You make the adjustment.
But I mean, you can't make the adjustments. That's you, like.
And I feel like my reason is I don't want to change because, like you said, I'm your friend. Like I ain't gonna tell you shit that's wrong. Like I'm telling you this shit in a blunt way because I care about you.
But so flipping the question though, that's people giving you constructive criticism. I mean, multiple sources. And you're just
No, that's not
it.
constructive criticism. That's telling him something about like a quality trait or a personality trait that you have. They're not telling you how to fix it. They just telling you, hey.
Yeah.
I told him 100%.
Never mind.
Yeah.
There's a difference between constructive and just criticism.
I gotta give people an easy pill to swallow, but that should be hard to do. I be trying, but you know, you caught up in the moment. It's just like I'll just be too straightforward. Yeah. So he might be right. He might be right.
This question I just wanted to ask for a minute, but since y'all, you know, since Trey wanted you to do his first pedicure,
the way he said that shit is crazy.
It's a fact. It's not nothing crazy about that. I don't think there's nothing crazy about that. It's fact.
It is a fact.
Would you be open to like your man doing your nails as a act of service,
like he set up shop in y'all living room and just doing your shit?
If he could do them.
I don't know how difficult it is. I have no idea.
Like it's very difficult.
I personally would never do that.
I mean, I would let him do it. I mean, he just kind of. I feel like if he could, he would.
Yeah.
But he just,
why you say you would never do it?
I'll go pay for it to get done.
Yeah, so like that's how he is. He just pay for it.
Yeah, like I'll pay, like, or we go together. Like we're that's all, like, feel me. We together a little date to the nail shop type shit. We both get manicures and pedicures. Your shit might be more extravagant because, you know, women got long ass nails, like designs and shit. Yeah. My shit would just be regular and shit. Then you just feel me go crazy.
So it's for the idea of, so it could be a good date idea.
Yeah, we're spending quality time together.
Yeah,
like, feel me?
time.
Not me actually doing that shit because I don't want to do that shit.
That's quality time. Too.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I was curious, like if that would be the same equivalent.
Yeah. Yeah, would you like that? If he knew how to do it.
Yeah, and save us some money. That shit get expensive.
Yeah, not facts.
That shit gets expensive, bro.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I ain't never been, so I don't know.
Yeah, it gets expensive. Like, I think for my hands and nails, and honestly, this is on the low end. My hands and nails are like $140.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't get all them designs and stuff.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, my shape might be 80 altogether. Yeah.
Cause you don't get nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
80 still sound like a lot. I don't know.
I go, but I don't go all the time. I be going every few months. It ain't like my shit consistent.
So that's why you gotta work a little harder. So it's 80. It's 80 for you.
No, manicure and pedicure. You feel me? The package. You feel me? Not just. You feel me?
I'll have a whole spa day. Go crazy.
Yeah.
I like getting my shit done.
But the one thing we all can enjoy is the fact that black men don't cheat. We appreciate you for coming through today. Absolutely. I'm glad you agree.
Yeah, thank you, Sydney.